Emma stood in the cold center of the office, her phone a relentless insect buzzing with urgent requests, nodding at her as if she were made of iron, a machine that never broke. But that evening, the silence of her apartment felt like a crushing weight. She watched the city lights blur through the glass. One freezing Tuesday, Emma took a different route, a small detour that led her to a weathered library sign. The door creaked, welcoming her into a sanctuary of mahogany and old paper. Behind a mountain of books sat Daniel. He didn't ask for her credentials. He simply slid a worn volume across the counter. "Sometimes the right words find us when we need them most," he said softly. "Back home." Emma found a note on the flyleaf that pierced through her armor. "What is one thing you miss about yourself?" Her hand trembled as she wrote, "I miss creating." The phone went silent that night. Emma pulled the box from the shadows, flipping through charcoal ghosts and half-finished poems. She drew a single, crooked line on a fresh canvas. Then another. The following week, she stepped into the light of a local art group. She sat in a circle of strangers, listening to a man admit his failures and a woman confess her deep loneliness. The facade of the strong girl finally crumbled, replaced by the messy, beautiful reality of being human. A month later, she returned to Daniel with a gift. "I thought I needed someone to change my life," she told him, placing a painting on his desk. "I just needed to remember I could do it myself," Daniel smiled, his voice a warm tether. "You were always walking, Emma. You just forgot to look at the scenery." For months later, her work hung in a gallery, vibrant and alive. When a teenager whispered, "I could never do this," before a painting of a storm, Emma didn't offer platitudes. She pressed a blank sheet of paper into the youth's hand. "Everyone starts with an empty page," she said. "The important thing is to begin." Walking home, the city lights were no longer a barrier, but a guide. Strength was not the absence of doubt, but the courage to pick up the pen. Her story was not finished. She was simply writing the next chapter.